Welcome back, viewers. We bring you this video from Duo Comics and River Kings. We're just showing you kind of a collage picture from all that River Kings has done, with featuring Pete Beck, the mastermind behind it all, the camping, the kayaking, and all the hacks in between for his channel, The River Kings. There are multiple photos that he sent us that we drew for him in one single picture. We're just going over everything with a small ink pen. We're not trying to flood the picture. We're just trying to get some ink on there to create some boundaries and make it so that we don't just fade our picture eventually over time. Because as it is, it's just pencil right now. Inking can be hard. Just go over every single line that you want to and omit the ones you don't. It's actually great to pencil beforehand. Just adding some ink on the river, making it flow down into the picture below of the cave. We think it's a very creative way to do it, and that's what we're all about here at Duo Comics: creativity. That's what the channel is about. In the background you'll see some trees that flow into the waterfall and also fade into it. You may have seen the white ink pen or paint pen that can be used for covering up mistakes or adding brightness or even smoothness. The cave below is a picture. It's actually a fantastic picture contrasting between light and darkness that we decided to use for the waterfall to flow into. In the upper right hand corner you have the emblem of the River Kings. We've now switched to our medium ink pen so that we're not wasting our small ink pen's ink, so that you don't have to buy another ink pen right after the video or right after a couple videos, because you wouldn't want to waste all your money on that. You have to strategize with the thickness of your tips on your pens so that you don't waste ink. Now we begin to ink and color the River Kings emblem. It is red, yellow, and black. And there appears the brush pen. It's easy to use because you can fill a vast majority of space without wasting your small and fine ink pen's ink. As we begin on the waterfall, we begin to add a base of inked lines for the waterfall so that when we come back with the color, we're not just putting layers and layers of color and you can't see the lines that flow down into the cave. We still want that effect, so you have to make it clear, and the water will be overlapped by a coat of oil paint from the oil pen, giving it a watery and also bubbly effect. Layering is good for clothing, makes it look very smooth, and it's also necessary. Water is not just one color, it is a variety of maybe 3 or even 4 or 5 colors that you can blend together and layer on top of each other. Layering is very key if you want to get a very full color. In the far right, but still in the middle of the page, you can see the sunset, which is reflected on the water by keeping the white in the middle of it. In the middle of the sun on the water still, you just lets you know that the sun is being reflected. You don't want to just draw yellow on the water instead of having the white there. Also, some clouds gives it sort of a dark effect, but it contrasts with the sunlight. And also making the sun not just in one circle but bursting gives you a blinding effect, but also a very happy and soothing afternoon feel. And it looks like our picture is nearly done.